Often people come to me and say, I know nothing whatsoever about dancing, but, and I'll say, stop right there. You got up and you're walking, you're an expert.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All movement is in fact dance. And anyone who wishes to train an eye or become more sensitive to their own bodies and movement, just look about them and they will see dancing. I would never have become a choreographer if I hadn't wanted to move. And nobody else could tolerate me, so if I wanted to dance, I was going to have to make up my own dances. And I wanted to dance. My body wanted to move. It liked doing that more than anything else. It liked thrusting itself through space. That's what it liked to do. And even though there was culturally no reason for me to do it, for some reason I found that a priority in my life. I've spent quite a while making dances, and it was one thing when I was just beginning to work and hadn't any idea about what the tools were or what the parameters were, and then it's another as I get more tools and more parameters and more clearly defined boundaries, and I say, do I want to use these boundaries or don't I? Part of always making a piece for me had to do with examining the mechanics of what a dance is at this time and pushing those boundaries just a little and saying, well, okay, but can we also extend it this way, and this can also be called dancing. When I started to work, well, first of all, nobody was offering us proscenium arches, so that was not really an option. So if we were going to dance, we sort of had to invent the dancing spaces. So it ranged from gymnasiums to galleries to what would be called now alternative spaces. It was a very modest beginning, but I knew that from this very modest beginning I had every intention of getting to the point where, for example, I could mount something as sophisticated structurally as the Brahms Haydn at the Metropolitan Opera House with a full chorus and 30 dancers on stage. Up 5, 6, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Hold on, watch something. Do not do the brush into the pelvis. Working with a large company obviously promotes one kind of piece. Having a small ensemble company of 5 or 6 dancers is clearly going to be a totally different kind of piece. I've always thought it necessary to develop real range in terms of the kinds of forces that I could address, from jazz to primitive music to very, very sophisticated Western music. I love them all. In the beginning, it was extremely difficult to get ballet dancers to try to move in other new ways. You have to make them think that they should be doing more, not less. Modern is not less, modern is more. It's everything that has been done plus.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May.
Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden and living dreams of vision.
And the Tony goes to Twyla Tharp, moving out! One of my goals always was to work hard enough and to learn enough in one lifetime to leave something that was slightly different than I found it, that would be a bridge to the next generations. That's the business of an artist. But I can't tell you I've accomplished that. I just keep upping the ante and increasing the stakes and increasing the handicap.